Healing in lucid dreams. It is super cool to do. It takes the whole healing thing to a whole next level because lucid dreams are the deepest trance that we have available to us here on Earth. And the deeper the trance is, the more powerful you are. So in a lucid dream, you are super powerful. I have a separate video. It's a short one where I explain how you can become lucid. There is the kid. She also wants some screen time. Yeah. So I have a separate short video where I explain how you can become lucid in your dreams. I will link that one in the description. There are many videos explaining how to become lucid. I have another way as well. Yeah, I'll shortly explain it here. And it's by talking light language. I will link a video where I explain how you can activate your own light language. And it's pretty simple. It's just when you wake up at night, then instead of lying awake and feeling very awful because you cannot fall asleep anymore, you speak light language, not out loud, but in your thoughts, in your head. With the intention of having a lucid dream, or just have the intention, for example, for the greatest good of me, or of for the highest potential, something like this. But it's speaking the light language. It makes you conscious, and you fall asleep in a conscious way, and often it directly brings you into a lucid dream, especially when you're later in the night, because it's the last segment of the night where the lucid dreams happen. But all that was a how to lucid dream. Now, once you lucid dream, how can you use your dreams for healing? In dreams, there are different types of characters, so to say. You have the normal dream characters, which are not real. They can look like people that you know, but they are not. They are fabricated by the dream environment. And you can compare the dream environment with an AI. It's not necessarily really an AI, it's just a way of understanding it. And it kind of is in a way. I have a separate video on what the truth is, that there are many layers of the truth. I will link that one below as well. But so let's compare the dream with an AI, and the characters are fabricated by this AI. I once had a long talk with one of the dream characters where she was explaining to me that yeah, she was made by the AI. But when you talk to dream characters, it's always very confusing. It's like they are kind of cheap characters, that their language is not that good, their comprehension is not that good. But so they are kind of the confusing part of dreams, not a very interesting part. There are other dream characters as well, which are more real. And there are two types. You have the inner beings, which are parts of your own ego, which were split off when something bad happened to you, like a trauma or a small trauma. So they are parts of you, but really separate consciousnesses. And again, I have a separate video explaining what inner beings are and my inner being method of how to heal the inner beings. So, inner beings you will encounter in your dreams, and they can take many shapes. They're often children because they're also inner children, but they can also be adults. I just had a dream last night where one took the shape of my father, because they absorbed my father's energy when something bad was happening, and that's why they look like my father. So, inner beings, and then there's the third category of beings that you encounter in your dreams, and these are the dark entities. And you cannot tell the difference. They all look alike, they can take any shape. I have separate videos on dark entities, which I will also link down below. So I'll explain what happened in my dream of last night, because that's what inspired me to make this video. I work a lot with my inner beings, I work a lot with dark entities, and I work a lot with lucid dreams, and I kind of combine all of them. So, I was in the house where I grew up in my dream, and my father was there, and I was lucid because I was speaking this light language as I fell asleep, so I kind of went into the dream lucid from the beginning. And I'm always like, woohoo, I'm lucid, let's explore. So I asked my father what he was, if he was a dream figure, an inner being, or a dark entity. which I call demons for some. Yeah, it's a bit dramatic. But so I asked him if he was a demon, and he was thinking about the question very seriously, and he said, "No, I feel that I'm an inner being." And I was like, "Yeah, you sure?" Because I'm always demon hunting in my dreams. So I was like, "Yeah, the demons are also inner beings." So he was, and he actually was an inner being, as it turned out. So he was right, which is super interesting because yeah, I talk Dutch because that's my mother tongue. I was talking Dutch to my father, but inner being I said in English because I use the English term, and he understood this term, so it's so cool. And this is because I've worked with the inner beings so much. I've spread information in the inner domain, so he knew what inner beings was. But anyway, so he said he was an inner being. And I was like, okay, let's not waste time because dreams are so, yeah, once that I'm lucid, it's kind of like I'm often attacked then, and I have false awakenings, so I'm yanked out of the dream as soon as I'm doing good things. So I'm like, let's not waste any more time with talking, and I started healing him. I do this by channeling my higher self. You can also do this in dreams. Again, I have a separate video on how to channel your higher self, which I will link. So I was talking light language in my dream and channeling movement and channeling healing. And I did this on him, and when you do it in a dream on a demon or on a dark entity, then they get very angry, they get scared, they want to run away. You can see that they don't like it. But this inner being was really liking it. You could see that it brought him so much joy and calm and peace and pleasure. So I healed him, and it went well. And yeah, it's always difficult to know, is this creature now totally healed in the end? He turned into a clown, and then he was kind of gone. But it felt good, and he looked happy, so I was like, okay, I think I healed an inner being last night. And this is so cool because when I do it awake or in a meditative state, it's much more vague. The images for me are always so confusing, so chaotic, so vague. But in this lucid dream, even though I'm still not sure what happened exactly, but you can really see the character clearly, you can see their reaction, so it's cool. And it also goes fast. When I heal inner beings in a meditative state, it takes a while, also pretty fast, but this was really a matter of seconds and the healing is over. Because in a lucid dream, you are so much more powerful than when you are awake. And so that's what I wanted to share, basically, that there are these different types of beings that you encounter in your dreams, and that you can use these dreams healing these beings. Now, how I got here, I'm already working with inner beings for, what would I say, about 8 months or something. And I work with them a lot when I'm awake. I work a lot with dark entities when I'm awake. And in lucid dreams, you're never 100% lucid. Your consciousness is not as focused as it is when you're awake. So you kind of do the same things that you do when you're that you do in your waking life. So because I'm healing so much in my waking life, this is what I do in the lucid dreams. So it works together. It's never just healing in your dreams. It's also healing in the real world. So the main thing to take away from this video is that dreams are not what they seem. There are figures there which are definitely not real. There are figures that are much more real, and you can use these dreams for healing. It's a really cool way to heal, because healing can be quite annoying when you've been doing it for a long time. And doing it via lucid dreams, it's cool. It's kind of slapstick also. Sometimes when I'm healing the dark entities, they run away, they hide behind my back. It's yeah, healing becomes fun. And yeah, it's really kind of an adventure. So I hope you try this out, because healing in lucid dreams, it's cool, it's fun, and it's very, very powerful. So check out my videos that I link in the description. And I hope you will meet lots of interesting characters in your dreams tonight. Like this video, follow the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.